up, everybody? My name is Alana Trepler, and this is the ATD Show. I am in the studio today with Dr. Deb Carlin.
Howdy.
And I'm not going to say the name of your company because we're going to talk about what is in a name.
So for the 40 years that I've been here in St. Louis from Chicago, I've enjoyed the journey. And as a lifelong entrepreneur, I'm always looking for the people that I can connect with,
Right.
for service and for learning and for exchange. And about 33 years ago, I see an ad, I think it was in the St. Louis Business Journal, entrepreneurs invited to a breakfast forum to talk about who they are and what their dream is. And so I walked in, and I walked into this amazing group of successful, powerful, influential business professionals, and it was amazing. And this group is called Missouri Venture Forum. And they started this about 36 years ago. We're in our 36th year. They were doing this successful networking amongst one another, but they noticed that in this community, now remember, this is decades ago,
Right.
there was an entrepreneurial spirit bubbling up here.
Yeah.
And what they wanted to do is they wanted to invite entrepreneurs in because they were lawyers and accountants and bankers and investors. Let's invite them in. We're established. Vet them, screen them, help them learn how to do a presentation and get their company pulled together and launch their idea and maybe get funding for how they can get to their real successful point.
That's a great idea.
It is a beautiful idea. And so the Missouri Venture Forum was born. The thing that I have done in the very brief period of time, just since late summer, that I became the new Chief Executive Officer and President of this magnificent organization, to really infuse it with another breath of life and pull things together. And so I started thinking, what is Missouri Venture Forum? What does that actually mean? Well, Missouri is the show me state.
Right.
Now, coming from Chicago, one of the things I love about Missouri is it's, in comparison to Chicago, it's peace-filled, it's beautiful with rolling hills. There's a very community and family spirit here. Everybody here wants to know what high school did you go to. It doesn't matter if you're 70 or you're 17. And we're the show me state. In the Midwest, we have good, core, solid American values. So I love being in Missouri, in the show me state, because I think what we do here ought to be exemplary for the rest of the country.
Nice.
It's a venture because it's a business venture, it's venture capital, but it's also the adventure. So it's a venture of business and people and community and productivity and dreams coming true and venture capitalists and angel investors and banks. And it's a forum. Number one, we all need each other.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful thing, right?
Right.
Secondly, think of this table as the forum. What I'm inviting everybody to do is to come together, whether you're a fledgling with an idea, a newbie entrepreneur, or you're massively successful, or you are a vendor who you think these people can use your services, or you're an investor, or you want to be a sponsor. Come to the table because we all have one thing in common. We all want to be good in business. No, wait, excuse me. We want to be fabulous in business.
That's right. Good.
You know,
That's
smart
right.
and abundant in every way. You
Yeah.
know, and it's financial abundance, but it's also the abundance of the vision that you have. And this is just amazing. This just lights me up. What is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is a person who has a vision, a dream, and they lose sleep over it. They can't get it out of their head. It's burning a hole in their belly. It's a fire in their belly. I gotta make it happen. I'll die making it happen. I'm all in. So we all need each other. We need wisdom in a vertical structure. We need wisdom in a horizontal structure. So I want us to thread together St. Charles County, St. Louis County, St. Louis City, and then outreach. We've got great activities and connections through our collaborators in Kansas City. Being from Chicago, I want to tie that into it. But we all come together for programs, for products and for services that are going to be of mutual benefit, mutual collaboration. And the model for the Missouri Venture Forum financially has always been generate revenues off the memberships and off the sponsorships. We're going to continue to do that, but we've got a whole nother enrichment so that we can provide more to all those groups I mentioned that are members and people who are involved, and give and take. So it's about enriching our community and changing the mindset and the culture. So everybody's interested in earning, paying their way, and making all their dreams come true. Things had really quieted down for the Missouri Venture Forum.
Mm-hmm. Not for long.
Not for long.
Not for long.
I walked in and said, I love this. Everybody's working hard. Let's revibritize and put all of our energy together, and let's pull in some more players and really make it go kaboom again. So I'm asking our audiences to take a fresh look at us. Mm-hmm. When I've gone around and I've talked to people that are in this ecosystem, as they call it, this biosphere that they call it, of entrepreneurship and startups, there's such a focus on startups. I'm saying, how about if we make the focus from startup, even idea startup, to massive success.
Right.
We need influence across that vertical structure. People have been saying, we need a place in St. Louis, in Missouri, where we all come together. The analogy of the hands on the table, and we're all coming together to be good at business. But in addition to that, we need a place where we can really hear quietly and calmly about what everybody else is doing. And we need a choreography of what I call strategic networking. So I've been delighted that people are interested in having that be part of the entrepreneurial experience and community. The Missouri Venture Forum needs to be the quintessential shining example of an entrepreneurial organization that is succeeding financially, socially, spiritually, cognitively. We come up with brilliant ideas, and we are escorting people through the process. We're loving our vendors, and we're using them and paying them. They're receiving the benefits, and they're developing relationships with all these other business people and to-be business people. We have investors who are calm and meditative about the deal that they want to put together.
Right.
And sponsors who have decided in a quiet moment of enthusiasm and insight, we can't wait to help.
Usually I have a bunch of questions and I generally have to lead the conversation, but you are so eloquent and articulate, and I have so much enjoyed our time together. Every moment.
Sweetheart.
Every moment. Since I met you a couple years ago.
Yeah,
it
was nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one other thing. There was a group of people that I was out, and they broke into song. I was being my chatty self, and they sang that song. She talks too much. So cheers to Above the Dogs and to the Missouri Venture Forum.
Missouri Venture Forum, yes.
There you go. Stay tuned. There's lots to watch for.
Yay! This is going to be so good. Okay, awesome. So thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for this and being such a great advocate for our community.
Thank you.
It's really important. For Deb Carlin, my name is Alana Trepler. Ta-ta for now, everybody. Trying to absorb it. This is amazing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Deb Carlin's in the room.
Right.
Oh my god.
With the big dogs. Or above the dogs. What's the big dogs above the dogs?
Your view is going to be changing because you're not running with the pack. You're leading it.